Okay, once the hail started coming down, it came down, hard and fast, and it was really big hail, the biggest I'd ever experienced.
A mother of 5 got pelted by hail in a thunderstorm last week and was badly hurt.
Yeah, you just saw right there, Gina Langston. Well, she and her brother were out hunting for morel mushrooms when the hail came down hard and fast. They couldn't get back to their car. Just a warning tonight, we're going to show you some graphic images of her injuries. Our Frances Lynn is here. She spoke to Langston today. What'd you learn, Frances?
Well, Dave and Heather, so these are some of the injuries that Langston sustained. She told me her and her brother went out to a wooded area to look for mushrooms, and the weather was very nice first. They thought they could just start heading back to their car once it starts raining, but they had no idea that the hail would come down this fast.
If the hail was any bigger or coming down any harder, I'm almost positive we would have died. We kind of held each other behind a few trees. It was very scary. I felt really bad for putting him in that spot. Whenever I looked up, I got a hit in the face with the hail, and it broke my nose.
Those storms moved through that area in particular around 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner told me storms can sometimes come in fast.
They came with very heavy rainfall.
It was really hard to see because the rain was coming down so hard.
They came with some gusty winds, but the big story from those storms that morning was the hail.
We were hit so hard that it was really hard to think. We knew there was a storm coming, so we had planned on, once it started raining, to head back to the car and go home. No big deal. But it really just started with the 70-mile-per-hour winds and, ping pong ball size hail. So there wasn't really any time to get back to the car.
Langston's in-laws called a search party for them after their car got stuck in mud.
She wasn't just crying about the damage to her house. She was crying because she knew that I was okay.
I asked Langston if people should stay at home during severe weather.
Well, the problem is that we live in southwest Missouri, and we have warnings all the time.
Jamie says not every severe thunderstorm is the same.
There are so many warnings issued over the course of a year, but on those rare instances, you can have some very, very dangerous weather with those storms.
Knowing what I know now, I'm not saying I wouldn't have went out. I just would have stayed a lot closer to the car.
So, Jamie, I also understand that Lisa Raffa actually cut in on the newscast that day.
Yeah, and in rare instances, we have our own policies here at the TV station as to when to cut in. Obviously, for tornado warnings, we're going to cut in, but there are going to be rare instances when we expect maybe extreme winds over 70 miles per hour. We might cut in for that, or we might cut in this case, like Elisa did, for large hail when we're expecting, hail maybe of excessive size, like baseball or softball size. It can do a lot of damage and can be very dangerous to people caught outdoors.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamie.
You bet.
So there are more pictures of Langston's mother-in-law's house that suffered hail damage, and Langston's own account of how it happened is on our website, ozarksfirst.com.